Hello lover bag, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you and advising you on how to tell a real Hermes H bracelet. But before we get started, if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I post video every Sunday about luxury items. I'll give a little bit of a history, some background, my honest opinion, suggestions, hoping at the end of the video you'll learn a thing or two. But before we get started, Hermes history. They're from France, started in 1837 by a guy called Thierry Hermes. Obviously, he named it under his name, hence it's called, his brand is Hermes. And they are famous for producing harnesses. This is for the horses and anything and everything to do with stables and horses. So they've realized that, oh wow, this is a big hit and they're really good at their product and their leather are really fantastic. So they've decided in 1920 to venture out. So on top of their harnesses and anything to do with stables, they've decided to launch a collection of accessories and clothing. So part of this, that's in 1920, are all the bracelets, the scarves, necklace, and clothing line and shoes and everything. So I own one of their accessories. This is the Hermes H bracelet, or Clic Clock, I should say, or some people would say Clic H bracelet. So whatever you fancy, really. If you go to the website, I think it's written as Hermes Clic H bracelet. So as per usual, if you purchase it on the actual store, of course it's real, or get it online on Hermes online store, then it is real. It comes in the actual carrier bag, but unfortunately I didn't manage to keep the carrier bag, and so as the ribbon like that goes with it. So they are famous with this orange packaging. As you can see, the orange box is another sign. It is very sharp, very slick, and very smooth all over. Can you see it? Right. So, and also on the side, as you can see, all the like a serial number bits that goes in there, and the scanning part of it. That's another thing. So when you open this, obviously it has a ribbon. You open it, and there had a care package, care bits and pieces on it, and it comes with this suede pouch. So the outside of the suede, it has the engraved of Hermes logo. Just about see. It's basically what you see in this box. It's like that. And you can see even their pouches is well made. The stitching is really good. The feel of the suede is really good. So you open it and ta-da! This is the bracelet. So as it's called H, because for Hermes, this is in palladium hardware, or you can say it is silver hardware, but they call their silver as palladium hardware. And let me put a little bit closer in here, right, so you can see it. And it is in rose condé. I think that's how the actual proper color of the enamel. But to me, it is basically silver in pink enameling, in the most common color you're going to say. But if it's in deep proper name, it is rose condé color. So outside it is, you can see, this is a narrow, actually this is a PM size, because they comes in PM and a GM. It's just two sizes, and they comes in different metals. So this one is the palladium hardware, or the silver. You have the gold, and you also have the rose gold. So the outside, you can see it is very smooth. The shape, it is rounded. It's like not really round, but it's just a slight, well, I don't know how you're gonna see it through that. Yeah, so that is really the shape. So it's just a little bit of, yeah, it is a round shape, isn't it? Not not like a noble one. So let me show you my what do you call it, my Fendi one. See, so it's more rounded, right? Let me put this back again. To open, pinch, and then it will open. And when you pinch it, it is gliding very easily. It opens quite easily. When you open them, the inside, one side you will see the Hermes name, and then the other side you will see the Made in France. Underneath the Hermes, you will see series of numbers. I cannot remember how many numbers, probably, I don't know, 10, 11, kind of like digit. I can't remember. I'm really, really sorry. Please just bear with me. And then when you fully open it, that is the actual size of it. If you're gonna look at it on by the box, it is very sharp letter E or number 3, right? On top of that, the back of the H is quite matte, so it's not shiny where it clips, where it hooks. It's only this section that are shiny, and the side and the back of it that is shiny, and there's nothing written in there. And the actual mechanism for opening and closing it together is very smooth. When you're closing it together, you can hear a positive click on it. So that's another good sign. It's another good indication that it is well made. The other thing to look at is also where the enamel, let me see, where the enamel finishes. As you can see, the corner of the enamel, where it finished to when it meets between their enamel and the palladium hardware, is very smooth, yeah? And when you're feeling it, it is just slightly, very, very just slightly raised on the end of it. But the rest of it on the side of the enamel and the palladium is very smooth, is very flash. So like I said, it's only the corner close to the H that's slightly raised. I mean, very, very slightly raised. If you're gonna go like with your fingernail, because if you go on your fingernail on the side, you can't really feel it. It's fully flash. So those are the sign to look at. And the other thing, how they cut the H, again, it's very, very sharp. You can see, just about see it, yeah, that it's sharp and it's not rough. It's not as if it's gonna, what do you call it, scratch your skin or anything when you're touching it. So those are the key things to look at. Alright, so to wrap it up, check out for the enameling. Is the enameling good or not? Check out for the metal. This is palladium hardware. If there's any bubble, so there is no bubble with all the metal. The sides are very smooth and everything. The shape, check out the shape, whether it's round or rectangular, it has to be round. When you open it, when you pinch it together, does it glide smoothly? So it has to be smoothly glide. When it's fully open, is it really a perfect number 3 or letter E type, isn't it? If it's that, and that will be it. When you're closing it, you can feel together, it is a passive, it has like a really nice click to it, that it's engaging. At the back of the H, it is a matte. So those are the factors that you guys need to consider. There you have it. This is the Hermes H or Clic H clock type of bracelet. So guys, if you own one of these, and I'm sure you have enjoyed this one because it's very simple, isn't it? It is easy. Originally, I wanted the orange and the gold one because that's their classic. That's the OG of H bracelet. But then in my mind, hey, everyone's got those, so I want to be different. So I've got this. But my advice on this one is, if you're wearing this, please don't mix it with another bracelet so wear it on its own so it doesn't scratch. I had this for a very long time now. To be fair, I don't really use them often, but when I use it, I only wear it on its own so it doesn't scratch the side and it remains its pristine, immaculate condition. There you have it. I hope I've given you some tips and advice on how to look after it and how to keep an eye if you're planning to buy it from a consignment store or from any reseller person. There you have it. Okay, that's it. It is a wrap. So, as I always say, it's bye for now and keep smiling. Bye.